Good day everyone. Welcome to the part 3 video of our discussion on Introduction to HTML. In the last two videos, you have already learned about what is an HTML and how to apply HTML tags. In this video, my discussion will focus on how to write an HTML document and how to view and display it in a browser display window, and I will introduce to you some of HTML tags, and we will apply these tags to come up with a simple web page. Learning how to write an HTML document begins with understanding its basic structure, and of course having the HTML editor as one of the basic requirements, which serves as the environment to write the HTML document. So currently we are now on the Notepad++ editor. So if you are a beginner here, the first question that will come to your mind is what I should write or what you should write first. So all HTML documents must begin or start with a doc type or a document type declaration. So doc type declaration is an instruction to the web browser about what version of HTML the page is written in. Currently, HTML5 is the latest evolution of the standard that defines HTML. So we have to make sure that we adapt to this latest evolution or version of HTML to make sure that the document will be parsed the same way by different browsers. So what you are seeing right now at the topmost is the doc type declaration of HTML5, and it has no closing tag. Next, since we are using text editor, and text editors basically are flexible to handle different kind of file formats, so we have to tell the browser that what we are writing here is actually an HTML document. So that's why after we put a declaration here, we have to put the HTML tags. So we have to write, HTML, as the opening tag, and we have to write its closing tag. If you remember, when we discussed about tags, it has to be all enclosed with angle brackets, and there must be an opening tag and closing tag. So what does this HTML/HTML does? So this HTML/HTML becomes the container of all our HTML elements. So everything that you have to write here, the content of your web page and the rest of the tags will all be put within or in between HTML/HTML. Immediately after the opening tag HTML, we will put the document head. So the tag for document head is head, then the closing tag /head. So in between head/head, you can add here additional information about your web page or about your document. But that information that you put here will not display in the output or in the browser display window. After head, we have the document title. So this document title is actually enclosed inside head/head. So the tag for the document title is title/title Title element is required, and it defines the title of your page or your document. So whatever content you put here will actually be displayed in the browser's tab. So for example, if you use Google Chrome, so the title will be displayed on top. So title basically helps the search engines or people identify your page. So let us try putting our title. So for example, we put here SCT. Okay, so we have now the title. Next, immediately after the slash head, then we will put now the document body. So the opening tag is actually, okay, body, then closing tag, slash body. As what you have observed, normally after you put the opening tag, immediately you put also the closing tag so that you will not forget later, especially if you have already lots of content here in your editor. So the body actually contains all the elements that will be displayed in your browser. So this is considered to be like the longest or the largest part because it contains all contents that you want to display together with the tags. So let us try putting body. Okay, so all about SCT. So this all about SCT, this is what we expect to be displayed in the browser window. So everything that you write here, class, all the tags, okay, that you write here in the Notepad++, of course, are not expected to be displayed in the browser later on. Instead, it will tell the browser what to do with the content. So now we consider this as one HTML document. Having the basic structure, basically we can see now the initial output. So always put in mind when you wanted to start viewing the result, you have first to save. Notice here that there is a default name given for your document. So it's new one. Okay, we are using this tab, new one. The moment you save this document, this new one will be changed into the name you assigned. So let us click File and Save As. Then here you have to make sure that you are in the exact location where you want to place or save your file. Suppose in my case, okay, I have to go to and use the directory, and then I will put here inside the web page folders. So let us assign a file name that is short but descriptive. So since our page will talk about SCT, so we will put here SCT. Now, the next move to do is very crucial because we will be trying to convert the HTML document into an HTML file. Notice that in the Save As type, here, it is a normal text file, .txt. Now, if you will not change this one, what happened is your file will simply be a text file. So, example, I will not change anything. Now, I will click Save. So, when you view now your page, it is now a text document. So, it means that when you open this one, this will not be open as a web page, rather, this will be open in a notepad editor. So that's why it is important that you have to set, okay, when you save as, you have to set it accordingly into an HTML file format. So how to set to HTML file format? So two ways. The simpler one is that after you put the file name, immediately you have to put the extension .htm or .html. In this way, the web page now or your document will be converted into an HTML file. Now, if you will not write here .html, okay, So you can also set here in Save as Type, you can see here and look for Hypertext Markup Language. So either of these two you can do. Now, you have to remember that every time, the first time you save your HTML document, always you have to indicate after the file name .html. Then after that, okay, we can click Save. Notice the difference now. Now, my default browser here is Internet Explorer. So that's why you can see now, okay, the icon of Internet Explorer. Now, since we have saved it into .html extension, it is now converted into an HTML document. So this file now is an HTML document file. And the moment you see now in the Notepad++, so after saving, you notice that all the tags are now highlighted. So this is actually one of the special features of Notepad++. The designer can easily determine, see, if I click title, immediately the partner closing tag / title, okay, is also highlighted. So this will help you monitor regarding, okay, when you work with HTML tags in your document. So since the document is now saved, and you will see now, okay, the new file name is sct.html, and here in the title bar, it appears where's the location of this document is currently saved. So now, let us try to view this document as a web page. Now, there are two common ways how to view this as a web page. You can either use here in the Notepad++ window or environment, you can see here the Run menu. So in the Run menu, you can either use Launch in Firefox, Launch in IE, Launch in Chrome, Launch in Safari. So these four are actually the common browsers that we have where you can view your web page. Okay, or either you can go to, okay, the location of the file, then you can double click. Okay, you can directly double click this one, or if you want to choose your own web browser, okay, you can right click and go to Open With, and you can choose here the browser where you wanted to view your page or your document. So for now, let us just double click this one as the easiest way. Okay, double click if you don't choose or if you are contented with the Internet Explorer browser. So this is now the result. So looking at the HTML codes that you have right here on the Notepad++ window, so the first that you notice in the output is basically the content that you put inside your body. So you see here all about SCT, okay, which is the one that you put in between body / body. And then the rest of the tags, these tags, no tags are expected to be displayed in your in the browser. So what about the title? Okay, the assigned title here, which is SCT, will be displayed or is displayed in the browsers tab. So you have now here, okay, SCT as the title of your window. So this is all for now. See you in my next video.